When you work with Waters International Realty, we're looking at where pricing is going moving forward. So we're looking at trends and we're calculating where prices are going to be 2 and 3 months from now. The average agent is looking at what happened 3 months ago, and we have no control over what happened 3 months ago. With our team, what we're going to do is we're going to calculate exactly what the market is trending moving forward. So we can figure out exactly how much appreciation your home is going to see over the next 90 days.
We had a different agent when we bought our first home, and we actually didn't really have the greatest experience with them. So we were kind of looking to get someone new and someone that we trusted.
Waters came in, made our house look like a model home. They gave us ideas how to make our house show better. They took beautiful pictures, made our house look like it was the model home on the block. So it drove a lot of traffic. The previous experience, it took us quite a bit longer to get our house sold than what it took with Waters.
Your average agent, when they list a property, it's really about putting a sign in the yard, getting the property into MLS, maybe with some photos that they took on their iPhone, and kind of forgetting it until they get an offer. Our approach is really about maximizing the number of eyeballs that are out there to be focused on your listing. And what that involves is a lot of work. You get the most attention and you have the most likelihood of getting into multiple offer situations, getting the highest return, the best offers, and the most qualified buyers.
Most realtors don't educate themselves or don't know how much education they need. Real estate's ever changing, so you're always trying to come up, what's new, what's changing, what's the new laws, the codes.
What the client will see is that as a listing agent, I can focus on the marketing part of their house. I can focus on pricing and making sure that the overall marketing of their property is done in the best way possible.
Some of the things we're going to do to help make sure we have the best marketing plan for a seller is very preemptive. So we begin by setting up a professional pre-inspection to try to improve the seller's ability to negotiate from a position of strength and knowledge. Step 2 is we want to get our homeowners to meet with our staging consultant. So they'll actually walk them through the home. They're going to show them how to get the home to show its best so that buyers, when they come into the home, they will emotionally connect with the property and can imagine themselves living in the home. Not only that, you could sell the home for up to 6 to 7% more money compared to if the home was vacant.
Well, I just felt like everyone sort of had a specialization, which was nice, because like the lady that came in and helped us stage the home, that was her specialization. And then the gentleman that came in and took photographs, well, that was his specialization, that's what he did.
We have a professional photographer that is on staff that is going to go through your home, and he specializes in photographing architectural properties. So he'll go back to the office and he's going to edit the photos to help improve the exposure and take out shadows in a room, which are ultimately going to help increase the chances of you getting buyers in the door, because they're going to look at these photos online, which is ultimately where the first showing happens, is online. And they're going to get really excited about the property because it's going to show your home in its best light. We're an expert in multiple neighborhoods. Sometimes you'll talk with an agent that is a neighborhood expert in just one neighborhood. And when you hire that agent, they may be so hyper-local and so focused on just that neighborhood, they don't have buyers coming from other cities and from other states. One of the most popular methods to advertise right now is social media. And we've found a way to leverage Facebook, for example, where we can go down to a very specific neighborhood by using a client's property address and target people that are likely to move in that specific area and promote your property on their Facebook newsfeed. And when they log in and they see on their newsfeed some property for sale, I know we're one of the only real estate companies that is actively marketing their listings utilizing Facebook's AdWords campaign.
We knew when someone was actually taking a look at the house, and we also got feedback about what the realtors, the realtors that were trying to sell the house for them, what they had to say, as well as what the actual buyers were looking for. And it was fascinating to see all this information coming in, and then finally somebody said, yes, we want it.
We have a team of buyer specialists that are working this pool of buyers. And every single week we get a new listing. Your listing is presented to our buyer agent team, and they're going to be out there pushing your home to their potential buyers.
Every step of the way, anytime I had an issue, I called Waters, and they got me with the right people to take care of the issues immediately, and it was totally amazing. It's very impressed.
We go through a really long marketing checklist of what it is we do to market your property for sale. And there's a lot of deliverables in that list that we have to execute on. And we want you to be able to hold us accountable. Most real estate agents, they want you to sign a 6-month or 12-month listing agreement. Although legally, I have to get you to sign some beginning and ending date on the contract, we're not gonna hold you hostage to the listing agreement. If at any time you're unhappy with our services, we're gonna let you out of the listing agreement free of charge and go our separate ways.
The people that we dealt with were just amazing. I never felt like I was by myself in this process.
One of the most popular programs that we have is our guaranteed sale program. Basically what it creates is a safety net for our sellers. We're very, very good at marketing property and getting offers very quickly, getting offers for high price points. But this program offers like I said, a safety net for those sellers who are a little bit concerned about their home not selling. We actually have a pre-negotiated price that we will purchase the property ourselves in that event.
They've got a great team of people. They're all going to be working for you, and they all work together really well, so you're not going to have to worry about coordination.
And not only did they help us sell our house, they helped us buy our house as well.
Some of my favorite feedback is from sellers who are so surprised to learn how many people are actually working on their home at any given time. Especially if they've sold homes before, is that there's such a stark contrast in working with us versus the average one-person band agent out there. So they have a lot of appreciation for the differences that we bring to the table and the professionalism. Some of our folks who are selling their first home have a great experience. They're none the wiser that that's not the average home sale experience out there in the marketplace, and we're just fine with that.